What's going on, YouTube? This is the Russian Bear here, the Ushanka, whatever you want to call me. I'm doing sort of a mix of videos here regarding my lifestyle, whatever. And one of the main things that I talk about is it's either firearms, it's either smoking, it's whatever, that things that are on my mind. And I happen to be a pretty good, cigar smoker, cigarette smoker. I love cigars. I'll always have a special place in my heart for cigars. This is a smoking topic here, so if you don't like smoking, obviously skip the video. So I smoke a lot of the big fatties, a lot of those very good ones. Favorite ones are Perdomo, lot number 23s. Those are my favorite. That's just me. And eventually I started moving on towards cigarettes. And I like not just any cigarette. I like classic cigarettes. And my classic cigarettes include Lucky Strike, non-filtered cigarettes, Pall Malls, non-filtered, the originals, or Camel, the original non-filters. All right. And so for a while I've been smoking a lot of, non-filtered classic cigarettes. Okay. Now I'll have a good old-fashioned, $10 cigar every now and then to where my checkbook allows me to go. But I was at my local liquor / market store, whatever you want to call it, and I was going to pick up a pack of smokes. I couldn't afford Lucky Strikes. I didn't have enough money on the time, and so I was going to go get a pack of Fortuna. I can't remember what brand they had available. I obviously didn't ask. And I saw at the cashier that they had a advertisement for Gold Rush large cigars, a 20-pack, filtered. Okay, original red. All right. So I was like, okay, how much are these? He's like, oh, okay, those are like $2, $1.85 the listing price, but $2 and some change total out the door. So I was like, okay, well maybe there's gonna be some swishers, there's gonna be a clippers, maybe a pom style, type of taste, whatever. So I thought, okay, well, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it'll get me through the day, just whatever, just until they get some more cash later on. Plus, they're pretty cheap, I mean, you can get Black and Milds and pom-poms and, all these other, little cigars for like, 99 cents, 2 for $1, kind of deals. And they taste pretty good. I mean, they're not the best quality, but, I mean, they're pretty good. They're smokable. When I got these, I gave it the benefit of the doubt. I said, okay, well, maybe I'll try them. And if I do get filtered cigarettes like these or cigars or whatever, I usually tend to either cut the filter in half or I usually cut the filter off completely because I like non-filtered cigarettes. So when I first smoked it, I thought, okay, it's kind of rough, it's kind of tough. It's okay, all right. So I thought, well, maybe because I wasn't getting the full flavor because of the filter. So throughout the day, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna just cut the filter off altogether. So I got the filter off, start smoking it. It just the tobacco just tasted like it had it when I did a dry drag onto it, just inhaled it without any flame on the cigarette, without the cigarette lit, cigar or whatever. I did it and just inhaled the aroma of it. At first, there's like a little bit of aroma catching to it, but then towards the end, when you really drag it through, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know if it was a bad pack. I don't know if this is just how they are, but it tasted like dirt. It tasted like mud. Mud in my mouth. Dirt. Like as if somebody just picked up the tobacco leaves off the farm that had been sitting there for days, and it just tasted like burnt dirt and dirty tobacco. That's what it tasted like. And I was like, oh my God, like this is just like, it's okay, it's crap, okay. It tastes worse. So I decided to go with a half filter. Like I'll cut the filter off in half. Maybe it needs a little bit of filter, you know. So instead of just cutting it all off and, you know, just exposing it all, you know, it was okay. I got decent clouds. It was, you know, going through me, whatever. But I still got that dirty taste of tobacco in my mouth, and it was just horrible, and I just did not like it. So I had about 6 of them already, maybe 7, and it's not good. I don't like it. Now I understand that Gold Rush, the brand that makes it, the distributor is Primetime International Distributing Incorporated, located out of Arizona. They make different brands. They make like a cherry, they make a Blue Rush, they make a vanilla. But I could not find any videos on this specific brand. So I don't know if this is new. I don't know if this is something that had just come out and they're just widely distributing it. But it just... I found no really hard reviews on it that could say, oh, well, it was a decent or it's crap or whatever. So I'm pretty sure I'm technically the only person who's really done a review on the Gold Rush Original Red Large Filtered Cigars on YouTube. I'm pretty sure, because I tried looking in different words and nothing came up. So let's get down to the cigar or cigarette or whatever. So this is the cigar or cigarette. It looks sort of like a clipper here. It's got like a brown paper on it. You know, kind of rough, not smooth like a regular cigarette or cigar or whatever. It's got this filter on the back of it. It's, you know, similar to like a normal regular cigarette filter. And doesn't really do it any justice. It's, you know, it's whatever. It's nothing perfect about it. Upon initial smelling of it, I can get a little bit of little hints of like a cigar aroma to it, but that is like immediately thrown out the window the moment I actually start smoking it. It just does not come well. The drag, like I cannot really taste it because the tobacco is very weak. It's not very pleasant, and smoking it through the filter, it just I totally lose it. So I can't even, you know, taste it. So I had to, just for this video, I'm just gonna smoke it to the other end, inhale it. Yeah, and it's just that it's a I could feel like there's an aroma there, but at the same time, at the end, I'm tasting a lot of dirt, like really dirty tobacco. That's what I'm tasting. Okay. I can't show it on here, but if it's a lighted tobacco, I mean, like how it is lit, it burns okay. It burns like it would maybe a decent cigar. It's got a lot of thick ash on it. But I mean, it depends on how it is, because I left one about halfway here lit. I went and I had to go do some laundry and, you know, do some other stuff inside the house, and I was just going to be right back real quick. And it had already pretty much burned to the edge. One time I'm just outside on the phone. One time I was outside on the phone, and I was smoking one of these, and I had smoked it to about here, and it wasn't really ash. Like, it wasn't a huge ash, but it... I went to go and, you know, I just left it on the side while I'm on the phone, you know, just not really talking and smoking. And then when I go and I'm going to puff and there's nothing there, it's like it just died. So that proves that the tobacco in here is just, it's uneven. It's not really packed properly. You know, the tobacco will either burn all the way to the filter, or it will just sort of stop right there because the filter the tobacco wasn't really packed properly. So all in all, a review for this cigarette, whatever you want to call it. I'm honestly going to give it a 0, or no, a 1 out of 10. I give it a 1 out of 10 because technically it is smokable. If you need something to smoke, if you absolutely have something to smoke, it is smokable. Then that's it. If your favorite Swisher, your Black and Mild, Pom Pom, whatever is Clipper is out, maybe. But if there's another flavor for Gold Rush, definitely take that. But I give this a 1 out of 10 because technically it is smokable. It is a smokable cigar, cigarette, whatever you want to call it. But if you're going to spend $2 and some change on this, you might as well just buy 2 Swisher Sweets or 2 Pom Poms or 2 Black and Milds, or buy just a pack of Clippers, because I can guarantee you a pack of Clippers is going to taste better than this. And I'm not going to lie, this was, even though it was $2, it was honestly, for me, a waste of money. So, like, subscribe, definitely share for the cigarette community out there. And I'll see you soon.